Well, it was a very busy night in Seneca. Firefighters called to this townhome twice in 6 hours for 2 separate fires.
Wow, Fox Carolina's Michelle Zhu spoke with neighbors there and the fire chief about what we know so far.
We're at Foxfire Drive. Right now, not much remains of this townhome unit that caught fire early this morning. Crews were still here on the scene into the late morning trying to figure out what sparked it, plus SLED is now assisting. Seneca Fire ultimately made 2 trips to this home. The first fire happened just before 9 last night in the basement, where we're told some remodeling was taking place. Fortunately, no one was hurt from that fire, and the person living in the home moved to a hotel for the rest of the night. But around 2:45 this morning, firefighters were again called to the townhome, this time for a much larger fire. Neighbors were awake to see the flames and sent us this video from their view. These photos from the Seneca Fire Department show just how much the flames grew. A man who lives nearby watched it all from his porch.
It was like something just popping. And I looked out back and the entire woods was lit up. And so I looked down the back of our apartment complex and her house was just completely aflame. Fire was coming out of the windows, the door was popping, the ceiling was caving in. I mean, it was a blaze.
Fire Chief Richie Caudill says the damage was mainly contained to the one townhome.
The question is the first fire, anything that happened in the first fire related to the second fire? It's a townhouse complex and the walls are void walls, a lot of places in them. We're very lucky that it has a firewall.
The chief says firewalls in place did a pretty good job of protecting other neighboring units from any major damage other than some minor smoke damage. The chief says it likely will be days before they're able to determine a cause. Reporting in Seneca, Michelle Zhu, Fox Carolina News.